How you doing?
How are you going?
I'm good.
I'm
Nice to
good.
meet you. All right, I'm about to push
You as well.
well, I don't want to push the record button until I find out a little bit about you. So your name is
Okay.
and
Stephanie.
Stephanie, and I'm not sure we talk about relationships. So I take you got a lot to talk about.
You think so?
Well, yeah. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 50. Well, I'm 49.
Okay, I'm 48. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah. You got
Okay.
kids?
I have a 21-year-old and 27-year-old.
Yeah, we about in the same age. Yeah, we about because I got a 23-year-old, a 25-year-old, and a 27-year-old. Okay, all right. So you married or divorced?
And she's good mother.
She's a what?
Yeah, I have a grandmother.
A
I have a
grandmother?
grandmother.
Yeah, I got a grandkid too. Oh yeah, this is gonna work
I have a
perfectly.
granddaughter.
I have a 6-year granddaughter. Okay, all right.
Okay.
This gonna work real fine. All right, well, you ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be sitting here. Hold on. Am I going to be sitting here on the podcast or see somebody else?
I might just cut your name to Steph. You might cut it Steph, because I don't say people I don't say people whole name on my podcast. I don't do that. So it might be
Okay.
Steph, or unless you wanna,
Okay.
yeah, Steph. I mean, because it's better like that. So and Leela.
Okay.
So Leela, you good with Leela?
Yeah, I'm great with it.
You good with it,
Leah. Okay.
Leela?
Leah. Leah. Yes.
And see, I'm Goldie, so I just
Okay,
keep
you
mine.
ready to go?
I'm still gonna keep my name Goldie. So,
Okay.
alrighty, y'all ready?
Yes, we are.
All right, I'm start it off. It is what it is. Podcast. This is Goldie, and as you know, I talk about relationships. I deal with family relationships. I deal with marriage relationships. I deal with divorce. I deal with, significant others. I don't discriminate. But you know what? I got some special guests on my podcast. I have Leela. Leela, say something to the
Hey.
people.
Hey, everybody. It's me again. I'm back.
And you know what? I have somebody else too. I have Steph. Steph, where you at?
I am at home. Hi.
Well, you know
Where
what?
are you located, Steph?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm located in Mississippi.
Okay, and Steph, I know, dealing with relationships, we all go through our different ups and downs in relationships. And you know, I'm gonna leave this platform for y'all to discuss, especially you, because I want to hear, as far as me, if you look at my previous podcast, you already know about me. So we want to know a little bit about you. So go ahead and talk to the people.
Okay. So, what in particular would you like to know about?
Well, I'll tell you what. Um, let's go.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Let's go from how. Let me ask you a question. Um,
Okay.
as far as relationships, I mean, have you? Are they better? Well, let's back that up. What's going on with you in relationships? What's going on in your life? Give us a little, synopsis of what's going on with you and where you stand as far as relationships. Your ups and downs. I mean, it don't have to be long. It's just a little something to get the people to know about you.
Okay. So currently, I'm not in a relationship.
Okay.
But I'm the type of person that I believe in being in a monogamous relationship. I don't believe in dibbling and dabbling. I don't believe in you having somebody and him having someone else. And I think that's where a lot of my relationships are going wrong. Because I guess the other person feel like it was okay to be with somebody else. And I don't believe in that.
Okay, I understand that. I mean, you know, I go through that because I have a problem with that being in that type of relationship. You know, I always just had more than just one companion. You know, I always had. I've been married before, and it didn't work out. Even before that, growing up as a child, you know, being around a lot of women, I always had more than a relationship. I just had several, and I always felt it was okay. So I understand what you're saying. I mean, I know a lot of women that I talk to these days, being 48, that want to have a one-on-one relationship with somebody. Lily, you care to share anything?
Well, I'm with her. I believe in having that one relationship with. I'm used to the one on one. I'm not used to a fella having one or two girlfriends being with me. That did not work for me. That wouldn't work for me. I just can't see me doing that. But there are a lot of people out there that I could even let people that want another person to be a part of their relationship. I've had somebody that asked me, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be a part of that with you and your man. That ain't what I want to do. So,
Mm,
but being in a one-on-one, that lets me get to know that person, and I get to feel of him, he gets to feel of me, and it's just us. But nowadays, it is totally opposite of that.
you're right.
Nobody actually wants to date.
Mm-mm,
They want to.
you're right.
Not only do they not want to date, they don't want to be honest. My biggest thing is just the honesty. Because I feel like if you decide, everybody don't want to date. And because of the age we are now, like me, I'm about 250 in a few months. So the age that we are now, you have people that's been married, married maybe twice, and they don't want to be married again. I'm okay with it. To each his own. But my thing is the honesty. I just feel like if that's not what you want to do, and you want to date, and you want to have 15 different women or men per se, at least let me know so that can be my choice. And I just feel like
Mm-hmm.
now that everybody's taking a torch from me,
I hear you.
the honesty is just not there.
You're right.
Right. I agree.
Well, I mean, I always try to keep it honest with
So
women. I really do. I keep it honest. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was just how I was born. I mean, being raised up by my father and seeing my uncles, they never had a one-on-one relationship. Even with my father, he was married to my mom, but he always had like two or three other women, and we used to go to Buffalo and see them, or we'll go skating and chill with them, or we'll see another woman. You know, my father, he has, it's me and my sister, and then we got a stepsister by somebody else that's not, with our mom. My father always been like that, and I have that trait, and some people say it's a bad trait, but you kind of like adapt to your environment. You understand what I'm saying? And
okay.
I'm not saying it's
So,
right.
but can I, wait,
Go ahead.
wait a minute, so can I ask a question? If it is like that and you feel like that's a trait, you mean to tell me you're going to take this on all the way as you get older and that's going to be a trait for you always? What about your daughters and your daughters? Do you say that to them that it's good for you to have more than one? I mean, is that something you want to teach them?
Well,
That it's okay if you have
is
more than one man?
it's kind of too late to teach them anything because they know who their father and grandfather is. But my thing with me is, as I get older, I get wiser. You feel me? I mean, of course, as I get older, that it dwindles away. It just like,
So
you
is
know,
that a trait?
hmm?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Is that a trait or is that a learned behavior? Is that a trait or a learned behavior? I can't say that's a trait.
Well, I
That's something
mean,
that you're born with. So you was born with this that.
well, I mean, when I say a trait, when I say a trait, I mean it just so deep in the bloodline because all my uncles, cousins, it just in the bloodline. That's why I mean a trait. I know it's in the bloodline because everybody in my family, as far as males, have that problem. That's what I mean by trait. Now, learned behavior, yeah, you're right. You know, me growing up, me seeing what they're doing, me emulating what they're doing. Yeah, you're right. I just say it's a trait because every male I see in my family on both sides had more than one woman. That's what I mean.
So as you get gotten older and you've gotten wiser, do you think that's right?
Well, I mean, everything just don't happen overnight. I as I got older, I have slimmed down on that behavior. I have really thought about it, and I don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm 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 learning from my past experiences. That way I can do better. If you know better, what they say, you do better.
You do that.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. I've let her listen to your other podcast, and she had a question about one of the podcasts you had about relationships. I was curious to the fact that you spoke about women having different qualities and the reason that you had all those different women. And
Mm-hmm.
so my question to you is, if you okay, so what is that one quality that that woman is missing? Just say you, hypothetically speaking, had a woman with all of those qualities. So what is that one that she's missing?
I can't answer that. I mean, you know, I never just had like one woman, that had all them qualities that I like. And see, as I'm growing, see, and that was back then, you know, and growing up, now, listen to me. Back then, I'm looking for all these qualities. You got a bucket list. Y'all know about the bucket list, right?
Yeah.
So you got a bucket list,
Yes.
and you got all these things on that sheet of paper with them lines, right? You got that pen just right,
Mm-hmm.
and you got all them check
Right.
marks that you want in a relationship, right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's how I was. I had all them check marks. Okay, as I'm growing up, getting older, done failed in relationships, did wrong. You know what I'm saying? Having kids out of wedlock, all this stuff. I found out that the bucket sheet, it really don't matter because you're not gonna find everything that you want in one individual. You're not. You're going to have to take the good with the bad. You hear what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay? You're going to take the good with the bad. So, you know, I want the things like this. I mean, I give you an example. If I worked hard all day
Okay.
and you want to come over to my house and spend time with me,
Okay.
you call me and say, okay, well, I want to come through, see you. Now, I'm working and everything. At least say, well, are you hungry? Do you want me to bring you something to
Okay.
eat? Because, see, you going to come over here and do what you want to do over here. And it's going to go down. But at least be courteous to say, do you need anything? You want me to bring you something? You see what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
See, it don't happen like that all the
So
time.
that's a mutual.
But
Exactly.
but
So
Leela, but
you're looking
Leela,
for stability when you get older.
Galila and Steph, I'm only saying that I'm coming from my perspective. I understand what y'all saying.
Right.
I'm just coming from Goldie. I'm coming from Goldie, so and I'm telling you another thing. If I'm if you say you hungry, you know, and I'm always looking out, then why can't you look out?
I agree.
Because I mean,
I agree.
because a lot of times, I mean, if you go out to restaurants and stuff, right, and the man is always paying, the man is always paying, the man is always paying. Why can't you be the one to say, "Yo, babe, I got this"? What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it.
And I just
You agree with that,
agree
right?
with you. Yeah.
See, in a lot of
Most definitely.
like young girls, they be like, they always ask for. It's just all about them. All about them. They don't care. You could starve. As long as you please them, you could starve to death, almost die doing everything you gotta do. If you could fall out damn near dead. Know what I mean?
That's why you should date your age.
But see, I know, but see, but
The older women there too, but
I'm just saying. I mean, just that I
I agree
know.
with that.
But I ain't gonna go no further because time is rapid. I want to hear from y'all though. So, we can go on and on me, but I want to hear from y'all. So go ahead, Steph. You got some more to say? You got anything else to say about this?
I got a question for you. Can you answer this question for me?
Go ahead.
Let's just say that you in a relationship with a guy or whatever with the guy, and you all have this mutual attraction to each other,
Mm-hmm.
but the guy never really takes you anywhere. But when he comes around you, he wants your family to know that he's around you. But y'all never do anything together. He's never bought you anything, hamburger, French fries, and none of that kind of stuff. But this thing was going on for this been going on for like 15 plus years.
Oh no! Nah, you know what? You better get off my line. One, two, three, four. You better get off my line. You for real? Yo, if it's like that, then you must be either you're a side chick. I mean, I can't. My wife was like that. My wife would like to be around all my. She'd like to be around all my family, right? Everything I did, she want to be first one head in line. Everything is about her. But when it came to her family, I don't know nothing about they. I don't know nothing about what they doing. They go camping. They do whatever. She be over at my house. I don't know nothing about it till afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah, so I know about that.
And you were married?
I was
Y'all were
married.
married to each other.
We was married to each other, and she go over her mama house. Don't even say she over there. Be over there chilling, whatever they doing. She chilling, whatever they doing. Me, I'm at home or I'm out partying myself because I got tired of that shit. So I'm going out. And when it came to my family having events, oh, I better not invite her. It will be a World War 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the 10 crack commandments. That's how it will be.
Wait a minute, you couldn't invite her to your family gathering? No, she wanted to be at
She
the
gonna
family
be at
gathering.
the
So
yeah.
hers, yeah.
Yeah, she gonna be at the family event.
And
She gonna be
that
at.
was the problem.
That's the problem.
So she never let anybody know that you all were together when it came to her family because that's kind of crazy. Y'all married, but she's
I
talking
didn't
about a relationship
I
with
did
a man that they're not married
I
to.
didn't
You
say
say around her family. She,
Leela, I
okay,
didn't say that she didn't let her family know. I just said she did a lot of events with her family without me.
Okay, without you.
That's it. But when it came to me,
Wow.
I couldn't do no. I mean, no, I'm speaking both mics. No, no, no family events without her. That's what I mean by that.
Wow. That sound like what you asking him is that, how is that when he comes around family, he's all comes to joy, but never wants to go out with you nowhere else but just stay there.
That's what I mean by that.
That keeps with her. But what do you call that though? Somebody when a yeah, what do you call that?
Yeah, that's the question that need to be answered. I mean, if you,
That's why we asking the man. That's
yeah,
why we asking you.
yeah. I mean, I call it. I call it. You just somebody that you just good at coming in at you come over and y'all just do what y'all do and he get up and that's it, or he spend a couple of days and he gone. Because I mean,
But people will have that.
if it was serious, that'd be
But
different.
nobody would do that with somebody for 15 plus years.
Well, I mean, it all
But
depends.
you said that she just been a. What you said is that she just a big kid.
I'm not gonna say all that because I mean it's more than that. I mean it just to until whoever, I'm not saying it's you, but you didn't say it was you. Until whoever want more in the relationship, that's how it's gonna be.
Wow.
Now we about to end up because my time about to be out. And
But wait a minute, one last question before we go. Wait a minute, just one last question before we go. You just said that if she never asked for it, it just don't be what it is. Okay, but you know what though? You don't have to come back because that that ain't even cool.
what you mean it ain't cool?
It's not.
Well, you know what? I'm about to wrap this segment up right here. Then I'm about to come back with another one right here. All right, so y'all hold on to the line. All right, it is what it is. Podcast. We about to come right back. One.
Wow, that was good.
All right, let me get another one going there. Y'all still with me?
Yeah, we still here.
I'm about to get another one going right now. Everybody get started right now. It is what it is. Podcast. Gordy Brownlee on the mic. We all in your face with the business. It is what it is. We're gonna tell you how it is. Now we're gonna continue our discussion of the last podcast. And I'm not gonna go all into it because you know what? If you're listening, you'll know what the hell we talking about.
Right now.
So
Absolutely.
let's continue. Go ahead.
So, yeah. Okay, so this was the last question. Well, Lily, Lily, what's the last question that you the last question was, you said that if no, if like he was talking about that if nothing is ever talked about, then it is what it is. When you did it, if we never had that, never had a conversation about what it is, then it is what it is. But he doesn't want to call it a booty call. He won't say that that's what it is. Well, we can say that that's what it is because that's the case. But if a woman been kicking it with a man for 15 plus years, and when he gets around her family, he is all done told to be with her, but he never asked to go out on a date. He never goes, so he never buys her a soda. He never brings her a plate of nothing. But when he's around her family, he's like, oh, y'all know what this is. Y'all know I'm with her. She with me. But it's never outside of the family. It's always in the family. But you don't take me outside to show me off like that in public. So the question is, what is that? And
That
my
is.
question is,
Go ahead. Go
not
ahead.
only what is, not only what is that, not only what is that, if it's been going on for that long, do you even think that he has anything for her, any kind of feelings or anything for her?
Well, I'm not gonna judge as far as his feelings for her because I don't know. But I can say this: as far as being a woman, I know my mother is a woman. I know my aunts is a woman, and I know I'm talking to two beautiful women right now. It's up to you what you're gonna deal with. When you want more, then you ask for more. Okay? If the man can't fulfill what you want, then it's up to you to either deal with it or move on. That's just it. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, a lot of women like they just settle. They
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, they just
That's
settle.
true.
They settle because we got AIDS out there, we got all these venereal diseases out there. Now we got COVID. We got all kind of things. So now, right now, I mean, this good time for women just to settle because you're gonna get somebody. I don't want to get COVID. I don't want to get sick. It's about to be winter time. This winter time. This when men really come out and really want to just shack up. It's about to be winter time. It's about to be cold. Women. I mean, men just want to be next to something that's warm every night. Do y'all agree or not? Do y'all agree?
For some men, I agree with that. I don't think they all are like that, but some men,
Well,
yeah.
if you look at if you really estimate when the winter time comes, a lot of relationships are formed and a lot of babies are made in the wintertime. You know, so
Yeah, that's if you want a baby to be made in the winter.
well,
But
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you do the census, if you do the census, a lot of men they just really want to have a woman in the wintertime. So bringing all that back to what I'm telling you is up to the woman. I mean, if you see that you want more in a relationship and it's been going on for 15 years, then that's something that you have to change. I mean, y'all should be changing
well,
together.
when you had, wait a minute, though, let me ask this question. So if that's true, if you started out in this thing like that, should you at least have that conversation at some point in time before it hit 15 years? If you want this to go a different route, or you want this to be physical, or you want to, like, say, for instance, if I was in a relationship like that, my, I'm, my girl know me, I'm asking questions at the jump. They gonna be having it like that on the go. We're gonna have a talk conversation about where this gonna be at, where this gonna go, what it's gonna be about. That's me. I have to have that conversation. If I don't been in it for 15 years, hell, I don't need to ask that question no more. I need to be leaving because he ain't put no effort in trying to be more than that. He just let it stay the way it is because he's happy with that. Just like you made the statement a few minutes ago about men looking for a warm body in the winter. Well, damn, we looking for a warm body 12 months out of the year, 365 days. We ain't looking for no damn body for just the winter. We want it for more than the winter. At least I know
Exactly.
I'm 60 years old. Why the hell do I want you just for the winter? Get your ass up out my bed and go home. Exactly.
Well, I mean, I see you saying that, Leela, but you gotta understand, you know, population is more women in the world than men.
When you do it,
Okay, so a man,
but
and
why
then
would you have
yeah, get either a lot of men in jail or they being killed. So that means that your being a woman and girls, you're overpopulating. So a man can have one or two or three women at one time, easy, because a lot of men are dead
that's
or
where
in
the
jail. That's just it. I
that's
mean,
where the honesty comes in there.
yeah, that's honesty.
That's where the
Yeah, that's just honesty. I mean,
That's where the honesty comes in.
yep, yep, that's the honesty. That I mean, if you look at it, I don't care what relationship you get into, a man always gonna have the senses of having one to two to three to four women at one time, and you won't know nothing about it because you know what? There's more women in the world than men because men, especially black men, are being killed. We are being slaughtered, we are being killed, or we incarcerated. So the ones that's free, we free indeed. If you listen to gospel, that
So at
means
what point do we say, I want to settle down. I'm tired of this life. I need to be with this one person. Because and because I have an uncle that did this. And he took ill and he's sick now. So everybody that you dibble and dabble with, nobody's there to take care of you. So at what point do we say, I'm talking from a man perspective,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna settle down with this lady right here because I don't want to go old by myself. Or if I do get old, I want somebody there to help me because we all gonna break down. Our body's gonna we're gonna get sick at one point.
You're
So at
right.
what point do you say, I want this person to be there by me? I want this person to be by my side because my uncle now has no one there for him. So his family has to take care of him. But all those women that he gives them that with,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's around.
Well, you're right.
So
I mean, me personally, I'm growing out of that stage right now at 48 because I understand that, you know, I can't do the things I used to do at 28. I can't do the things I used to do at 18. I can't do the things I used to do at 8. So, yeah, it's time. Eventually, I will settle down. But see, I already been married before. See, so it's kind of different for me. I might decide to. I already done been there, done that. I done raised my 3 kids. Everybody grown. I got a grand. So I might say, well, I'm good. I can have a girlfriend, a couple of girlfriends, and my life can be sweet. I live on my own. I got my own stuff. So I'm trying not to cuss. You know, I'm trying to cuss on here because I'm trying to get that real money. So, but anyway, bring it back.
okay.
Um, I could do all that. You know, I could do it because I don't already lived. I already did my thing. I already traveled and stuff. So, but you know, lately I've been thinking about, okay, well, do you really want to be lonely? You know, do you really, just want to have girlfriends, or do you really want to find that significant other? So that's what I've been on lately. It just ain't happened yet because I'm not there yet. That's all.
Okay.
It's
So
not there
even if
yet.
you don't get married again, even if you don't get married again, what about that one person? Because right now, if Goldie took sick right now and just say he had two or three different women, first of all, who's gonna come be with you? That's the first thing. If
Hmm.
all three of them show up, what happens?
You're right.
The
You're
second
right.
thing, if nobody shows up, what happens?
You're right.
I guess that's where I am in my life right now because I'm about to be 60 and I am a grandmother. So I guess that's where I am. I don't have time for foolishness. I don't want the foolishness. I don't want the drama behind all that. I would love to be with somebody that wants to be with me and me only because I don't want to be in a situation where, people crazy these days.
Hmm.
So I don't want to be in a situation where it's me, Lisa, Lulu, and Cuckoo. You know
Ha!
what I'm saying? So
You're
it's
right.
like if he did take sick, I would hope I would be the person that would be there for him, and I get up there and he go Lisa, he go Cuckoo, he go Woo. So I mean, that's where I am.
I understand that. And you're right. I mean, you're right. As we get older, our bodies break down, and eventually we're gonna need somebody to take care of us. So you're right. you know. But I'm getting there. I'm getting to that point. I'm just not there yet. I'm just, I'm not saying I'm out there like that because me personally, I done already did that. And me being almost 50, that's old. Now I mean, when you already been there, done that, could tell somebody how to get there, so that's old. I just still have my whorish qualities about me. 'Cause I just like women. I just do.
Okay.
No, Lee don't know that. I just like women. That's just me. And if you listen to my previous podcast, you'll hear, short stories about me. So I mean, that's just it with me. That's just it. But I feel you. I mean, yeah, I'm growing. I'm still got that boyish quality about me at 48. But it just really is changing. You know, I'm becoming a real. I'm not saying I wasn't a man before, but I'm becoming a real man. You know, letting all that
And you know
stuff.
the sad thing about it is that the sad thing about it is if I was the one doing the podcast hypothetically and told all, talked about the different men I had, at my age 50, I'd be used. But you being a man, till you get ready to turn 50, you just going into being a man. It's sad,
Hmm.
it's a different scenario for a woman than it is a man.
You know what, Steph? You're right because you know what I say that all the time because you know what I tell my girlfriends, right? I be like, yo, now I'm trying to be corporate America, so I can't say the word, but if I was sleeping around with a lot of women, I'll have a trophy, because I'm a champion. But if you sleep around with a lot of men, you are a prostitute or what they call a whore or a thought. Yeah, see, so we try, yeah, that we try to be, you know, biblically correct around here because we don't want to upset nobody, but that's just how it is. It's always been like that though. It's just like that. It's okay for men to sleep around. We champions. If we have 5, 6, 7 women, oh man, we champions. We hear all the rappers. Every rapper you hear is talking about that. How many women they got? How many cars they got? All the money they got. Possessions. They
But they're not talking about how many diseases they got, though, right? Exactly.
well
That's
they
the consequence of sleeping around with all these women. And then you sleeping with those women, those women sleeping with those women that you sleeping with. That to me is dirty, and you're wrong for doing that to a woman because you all spread more diseases in a little bit. Oh, I don't know if I can't say what I want to say because, but you know what? One thing is for sure. When we are in relationships, we as some of us as women are
It is what it is. That's it. It is what it is. That podcast. So you got it.
And then with a man, when they are with different women, what is that called? That's not even called a relationship.
Situationship.
So how do you even label it?
Situationship. 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 That's what it is. Situationship. That's it.
Talking about this tonight, and it opens your eyes to a lot of stuff coming from male perspective, and what things are, and what it opens up perspective from women too. So I'm hoping all of you all that are listening and that paying attention, come back and hear what we are going to what it is podcast and tell them how you feel. Let them know what you think about what we're talking about tonight. Because somebody out there is dealing with this same thing, whether you're young or old.
Well, you know what? You got to go on. You got to explain your podcast a little bit too, Leela.
Well, I have a podcast that's called Intimate Thoughts. And on my podcast, we talk about, we're going to be talking about those relationships. We're going to be talking about dating, getting back out there in the dating world at the age of, think about it, some of us are even in our 50s that are not dating. And we having a hard time getting back out there and dating. I want to talk to those people is that you're having those intimate thoughts about relationships, about sex, about life in general, period. Because I was listening to a lady the other day and she was talking about getting back out in the dating world and she's only 53 and she said she finds it hard to start back dating in her 50s because it's not like it was when you were in your 20s or your 30s. So what's so difficult about it now that you're older? Is it just that you're older and you find that those older men that are out there dating don't want an older woman and he's looking for that young chick? So hey, come talk to me about it on Intimate Thoughts with Nina.
Steph, I ain't going to leave you out. So get the people something to think about.
Well, I just want to thank you all for inviting me on the podcast. It is what it is podcast tonight. This is very interesting. And I just want people to think about their either situationship or their relationship and just put a lot of thought behind it. And if it's not where you want to be at, you either speak up, change it, or to get out of it. And thank you again for letting me come on tonight.
All right, people.
All right, Steph, thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, Steph.
You're welcome.
It is what it is podcast. Goldie, you already know where to find me. Facebook, Goldie Brownlee. Instagram, Goldie Brownlee. TikTok, Choirboy73. I'll be doing my thing on there. Don't get jealous. We're going to end this show. And got two things. Well, I got one thing for you. One. All right, we done.
Wow, that was good.
That was good?
That was. Yeah, that was interesting. Yes, that was. I can't wait to hear the feedback. You're going to feedback off of that.
I'm about to put it together right now. So I thank y'all so much. Steph, you got to come back on.